Lincoln Cosmopolitan 1949 to 1951. In 1949, Lincoln introduced its first post-war bodies, the first product lines of the combined Lincoln Mercury division, a Mercury 8-base standard Lincoln and a larger senior Lincoln Cosmopolitan utilizing an exclusive body and wheelbase. The two Lincolns were the result of a last-minute revision to Ford's original post-war plans for small, Ford, medium, Ford-based Mercury, and large, Lincoln, car variants. When it was decided that the 1949 Ford would be an entirely new, smaller vehicle, the originally planned Ford would become the new Mercury, the somewhat longer originally planned Mercury would become the Junior Lincoln, and the originally planned Lincoln would become the Senior Lincoln Cosmopolitan. In a departure from previous Lincoln vehicles, the bodywork featured no running boards, with the fenders and doors enclosed together. The Lincolns featured headlights and taillights recessed, Frenched, into the bodywork. At the time, the styling was referred to as a pontoon design. Using a feature that would later appear in the later Lincoln Continental sedan, all Lincoln Mercury four-door sedans featured rear-hinged suicide doors. Alongside the four-door, the Cosmopolitan was sold as a two-door, in standard and capri trim, and two-door convertible. There was also a four-door fastback sedan body style, marketed as the Cosmopolitan Town Sedan, but fastbacks rapidly went out of style after and after only 7,302 town sedans were ordered, the model did not return for 1950. Although Lincoln moved 73,507 total cars for the 1949 model year, 1950 production totaled only 28,150, a nearly 60% drop. Sharing its engine with the Ford heavy truck line, the Lincoln and the Lincoln Cosmopolitan were powered by a 337 cubic inch Ford flathead V8, becoming the first Lincoln powered by a V8 engine. Ford did not have a full automatic transmission yet, although an experimental automatic known as Licmatic had been tested in 1941. An attempt to purchase Packard's Ultramatic transmission was unsuccessful as Packard could not supply the transmissions in sufficient quantities, so Ford instead purchased GM Hydramatics. Although Ford and Mercury would gain automatics for 1951, Lincoln continued using the Hydromatic until 1955. The 1951 model year saw the last Lincolns with manual transmissions until the 2000 Lincoln LS. For the suspension, the chassis was given front coil springs. All versions of the Lincoln Cosmopolitan came with electro-hydraulically operated windows and front seat as standard equipment. The same was obtainable only as an extra cost option on the standard Lincoln. Alongside the Mercury 8, the 1949-51 Lincoln Cosmopolitan would gain popularity among customizers creating lead sleds.